And today on Makeup Monday, we are going to be organizing our makeup bags, which, ladies, we all know that's something that we're really bad about keeping up with. Joining us, of course, Natalie Pohorecki. And who is your beautiful guest that you have?
This is my friend Carrie. She has a great blog called Friends with Sprinkles, and she just loves to come and visit us.
That's great.
And she volunteered to let me go through her makeup bag.
Ah.
And you know, this is actually something I do with clients, and we kind of did it with our own, with my makeup bag, just things we should get rid of. So I thought it would be fun to do it with somebody else's makeup bag.
Very nice.
So there's some things in here that we should be throwing away, or maybe some things that she doesn't necessarily need to throw away, but she needs to take care of differently.
Okay.
So the first thing is, I pulled out a brush, and she said, I said, when's the last time you washed it? And what did you say to me?
I don't know how you wash it.
She didn't know how to wash it.
Okay.
So, and this is something I get often. Do you wash your brushes, Abby?
I do.
Okay.
But
so
I probably do it improperly.
But it's okay. But you're washing your brushes. So this is something that we need to be doing. So using either baby shampoo, your face wash, or there's brush cleaners out there. You should be washing your brushes at least once a week.
How about Dawn soap?
Dawn soap could actually, at least you're washing them.
I'm like
At
your
least you're
worst nightmare.
No, it's
I don't
okay.
moisturize properly, everything.
Well, at least you're trying. That's all I ask.
I'm putting forth the effort. It's good.
You know, Dawn soap could strip the hairs in the brushes,
Okay.
but at least you're getting them clean and taking the bacteria off.
Okay.
So once a week we should be cleaning
Once
our
a week?
Once a week we
Oh,
should be cleaning
okay.
our brushes. Clean them, set them out, lay them out, or you can set them up straight so that way they dry nice.
Okay.
Okay, so once a week we're gonna
Once a
get to
week.
that, right? Next, I'm gonna have you open that for me. When our blushes start to look like this, or when you ask the question, I don't remember when I bought it,
Yeah.
time to move on, okay?
Okay.
Yeah.
And especially when we start to see the silver, and then I'm gonna also, in the next hit, we're gonna talk about the life on some of products.
Oh, great. Okay.
But something like this, especially when it's a more inexpensive product, some of her products, you know, and you don't have to spend a ton of money on some of your products. Like this is a Wet n Wild version. She said she spent about $2.99.
Yeah.
Toss it and buy a new one.
Okay.
You know, so this is time to probably get rid of this one,
Bye-bye.
Carrie. Okay. Sorry. I have to move on. Or this was another product, her powder, which this could start to get all over your bag. You know, when you start to get powder or residue all over your bag, it was cracked, and actually it's already starting to seep out after we just talked about this because you
Look
shook
at
it
that.
up.
So is it important also to actually clean out the bag itself?
Clean out your bag itself too, because if not, you're going to have everything all over. You're going to have it all over your brushes. It also is good to keep your brushes in a separate area. You know, they have little brush rolls and things like that, so you don't have those kind of rolling around with all the makeup all over them as well.
Okay. Is there, let's talk about liquid eyeliner. Is there a lifespan on that?
There's definitely lifespans on liquid eyeliner, mascara like this one. You can even just look at mascaras, like this one's getting a little clumpy.
Okay.
So when you can even look at it and know that it's getting a little clumpy, it's probably time to throw it away. Like I said, we'll start talking about that in the next hour, but
Sounds
it's
good.
about 8 weeks.
Yeah.
And I know it sounds really short, but when you can see it in the life of the product, it's time to just toss it and start over.
Interesting. Very nice.
Yeah.
Well, Carrie, thanks so much for letting us peruse through your makeup bag. Very daring.
It was very daring.
No, I
Thank
feel
you
like I
very
have to
much.
throw everything away.
And sometimes it is, you know, there's some things that, you know, you can spend a little less money on, and you might need to replenish a little bit more often.
All right, guys, thanks so much. Of course, we'll be
Thank you.
talking more in the 6 o'clock hour. We are talking about when to toss things from your makeup bag. So listen up, ladies. Joining us, of course, Natalie Pohorecki and her beautiful friend, Carrie. Carrie, nice to see you. So Carrie's kind of letting us go through her makeup bag this morning. And I think a lot of ladies out there are going to be shocked with this information of when to toss things.
And some people will have things for, they'll tell me years, years and years and years, and they don't know when to toss things. And it's a great question of how long should I keep things? And you were even saying, you know, oh, well, how long should I keep my brushes?
Yeah.
And you were shocked to hear what I said about that, because I think you were thinking a lot less time than I said.
Absolutely.
Yeah, and you know, with brushes, I've had brushes for 10 years. And as long as you take care of them properly, you can definitely keep your brushes for a long time. And when you start to see bristles fall out, or if they kind of spray out kind of a funny way, then it's time to probably move on from them and buy a new one. But as long as you're properly taking care of them, those are great. But you know, some of the ones that, and I sent a little information over that we can pop up on the screen. Here we go. And here's the information of when to get rid of some of these things. Lip colors, 2 years, and you'll notice that the gloss and the lipsticks will start to feel cakey on your lips. Mascara, they said 3 months, but I said 8 weeks. And you'll notice that this is where you see bacteria grow. And this is when you can get, where your eyes will get red and itchy. And so you should just 8 weeks to 3 months tops. Okay. Blush and shadow, 1 to 2 years. And you'll start to see like a film on the top of them that you won't be able to even get the color off anymore.
That's from just like oils?
The oils from your skins, your
okay.
hands, if you touch them. So you won't get the color, you won't get the right kind of deposit that you want to see, the payoff.
Okay.
So just toss those. Another one that I think we were kind of, weird about was nail polish.
Yeah.
Nail polish separates, so you won't even be able to use it
so
anymore.
only a year?
About a year. About a year.
Now
so
the one that is very broad is eyeliner.
Eyeliner.
They say 3 months. Is it
3 months to 3 years. Now this one is, days of old, and I can't even keep an eyeliner around for 2 months, but they used to warm them up like with a lighter or things like that. You'll notice a waxy film will start to get around it if you're using a pencil liner. So when you start to see that, it's probably time, if you can't sharpen it off, time to probably just toss it.
And even with liquid eyeliner, I guess you'll just notice it gets dry.
It gets dry. You can't use it anymore.
Okay, so overall, how is Carrie's bag looking?
Carrie's bag, I think we've figured out what she needs to toss, and we even found some of those things on hers. I think we found one that had a little bit of the film on top of so we know we need to probably toss this one and move on. There was a few of the other ones that we found with the cracked top and the kind of spilling powder. And there were some other good pieces, some newer pieces that she knew that were great and she can keep with. And then, like mascara, she knows she needs to replenish a little bit more often. Her eyelash curler, we know all we have to do is replace the inside piece now. And overall, do you feel comfortable?
Yeah, I feel like
She's like, I have to go shopping.
Yeah, go
I
shopping.
know.
But
Darn, right?
I can keep my lipstick.
The other one I think you were surprised about was foundation. That you had to replace your foundation as often as you do. Every 1 to 2 years, your foundation. And some ladies don't use foundation as often. So about every 1 to 2 years, you should be replacing your foundation, and you'll notice it'll separate. Or sometimes if something smells funny, we should be tossing those things as well.
Great. Well, you're going to put all of this information on your WNWO Facebook page, right?
Absolutely.
All right, Natalie, we certainly appreciate you being here. Carrie, thank you so much for sharing your makeup bag with us. Definitely a daring move sometimes to do. Certainly. Thank you so much, Carrie.